I'll coach Lisa from the Hub PT in High River. First of all, I have no idea what's with the weird halo effect. Maybe you don't see it on your end, I see it on mine. Anyways, today we're gonna go through the movement prep for the month of April 2017. So bear with me as I read off my lists. Camera view is gonna be up and down because it's just me, so bear with it. One day I'll have a camera crew, one day. All right, so our first one is a 30-second deep squat hold. So what you're doing, you can use the wall. You want to get into a position where you can start training the body to enjoy just hanging out in that deep squat for 30 seconds. Easy peasy, right? Goal is, over time, we can do the same without the wall to support us. If you can be without the wall right away, go for it. 30 seconds is what we're aiming for. If you have to come out of it to rest and go back in, absolutely. It's all about transitions and adjustments. Be mindful of where you're putting your weight into your feet. Ankle mobility, all of that stuff comes into play. Then we're going into heel toe walk. So 10 steps, heels, toes as high as we can make them. I'm not counting because I'm talking. 10 steps, nice and tall on your tippy toe, toes as high as you can make them. Or heels, sorry, as if you're on the biggest stilettos ever. Then we're going into 8 lateral bad walks. For this one, we're gonna be at a 0-degree hip angle, so I'll show you that. You're gonna grab one of the mini bands that are lying around. In our gym, all of them are red right now. Mini bands, you'll find them anywhere, or you can take the larger ones, tie them in a knot, and life's good. So 0-degree hip angle, nice and tall. We're gonna go for 8 steps. One way, you're leading with the heel, okay? So we're touching down with the heel first, not the toe. Keeping legs as straight as possible, core is engaged, activating through that glute. 8 steps in both directions. If you feel like you need it, you're gonna go into a 45-degree angle. Next, 8 one way, 8 the other. We'll touch on 90 later. All right, then we're gonna do some active isolated stretching. So AIS is what is used as the acronym, pardon me. So the first one is going to be a hamstring straight leg, AIS, so 8 on each side, straight leg, in and out, okay? Make sure that the non-working leg is straight and extended. We don't have a bent knee. So you're coming straight up, gentle tug and release. 8 on each side. When you're done 8 on each side, go for a bent knee, hugging in, knee to chest, almost coaxing that knee to go in towards the armpit. So from here, coming this way, in towards the armpit. 8 each side. Make sure your head is resting on the ground. No crooked necks or craning necks, okay? Next one, active isolated hip flexor. So you're gonna go into a split stance, kneeling split stance, drive that back toe into the ground. We're using our glute muscles to activate, to push the hip forward. Reaching up high, I know you can't see it, but you're reaching up nice and high with that opposite arm. So side that the knee's up, that arm is up, sorry, switch sides, pardon me. Side that the knee is down, that arm is up, and we're reaching as we're pushing our hips forward. So we're really and truly tilting our hips forward to get that nice stretch in through hip flexor all the way down to the knee for some people. 8 on each side, switch sides here. So see how I'm twisting my hip, rotating through that pelvis, reaching high, getting that lovely, lovely stretch. All right, active isolated child's pose is next. So you're gonna assume that child's pose position, and then we're coming up and down, all right? We're working on just actively releasing the muscles, stretching through that fascial tissue, and teaching you some different AIS stretches without you having to read my giant protocol book. All right, and then finally, this one's optional. I suggest everybody tries it. You have to play with crawling. So this is a little bit of self-expression. We're going for 10 meters. In the hub, we have white hash mark lines across the turf from the wall. Each one is 5 meters apart. You're going for 2 of those, 10 meters, for your crawl. So self-expression, you get to do whatever you want, all right? So for me, I think today it kind of feels like a bit of a weird kneeling spider type crawl. So because we're on film, I'll come back rather than going my full 10. And then play with it. See what the body wants. Enjoy. All right? That is your April movement prep. Make sure you're getting a good warm-up. We'll see you later.